Hi everyone, welcome to my video. I know it's quite late to be calling this a March Empties video, but that's what this is. I was on vacation from the last week of March to the second week of April, so I didn't have time to record this video before I left. And when I got back, I had a whole bunch of things to catch up with. But anyways, better late than never. So here is my beauty and self-care Empties video for March 2024. To begin with, I'm gonna show you all the non-Lush items that are items from other brands that I used up. These include a candle, well, 2 candles and a skincare product. And then we'll jump straight into Lush. So if you don't want to see other products and you only want to look at Lush, I will leave the timestamp somewhere here in the video for you to jump to and look straight at Lush. Let's begin. First up, I used these Bija Trouble Focusing Patches from Innisfree. They come in a pack of 9 and they are basically just small spot patches that I use on breakouts that really help ease the redness and stop me from touching and irritating my skin during the day. I absolutely love this product. It has these little micro needles that sort of inject or infuse the essence into the skin, and the Bija actually has a really soothing effect. I've already purchased a replacement and this is a forever staple in my regimen. Next, I used up this candle from Bath & Body Works in the scent Tree Farm. This has scent notes of crisp pine needles, warm cedar, spiced apple. And this was a lovely candle. I picked this up when I was in the US last year. The only issue I had was, as you can see on the glass, it didn't burn very cleanly. It had a lot of soot. No matter how well I trimmed the wicks, they sooted a lot. And another mistake I made, that was entirely on me by the way, I picked up 3 candles that had very similar scent profiles at the same time. Because it was Christmas season, most of the candles were very festive and quite similar in their notes, so I didn't enjoy them as much as I would. Lesson learned, I used up this one and I'm saving the other 2 for this Christmas, and I hope that I enjoy them more than I did this one. Once I finished using it up, I poured some hot boiling water in it and saved the wax, which I'm going to be using in a wax burner. Waste not, want not, and all of that. And the last non-Lush product that I emptied in March was this candle from Shui Candles. This is a small business and unfortunately they have closed down because she moved away from Korea sometime around August of last year. And I really miss her candle company. She was amazing, her scents were amazing. So before she was closing down her shop, she launched this limited edition gift boxes. And this was one of the candles in the gift box. So this one was in the scent Summer Party, which was mango and peaches and a very fruity scent. I absolutely love this, and I used this, well, most of it last year in around July and August, and then I finished it this year because I realized I was building up a very big collection of candles and I need to get rid of some of them. So yeah, I really miss her shop, and I hope that wherever she is making candles and spreading the joy. Alright, let's move on to some Lush products. First up is this Lord of Misrule candle. I don't know if you can see it very well. There we go. This one was purchased in the sale, and as you would know by now, many people have already said how terrible the throw was on these candles. This is a single wick candle, and I'm pretty sure I read comments and reviews on the 3 wicks being better at scent throw than the single wicks. This one was not good. I really tried to like it, but unfortunately I couldn't. I didn't buy the candles outside of sale price. I never purchased them full price. I was only either gifted them or I bought them during the sale. And even at half price, I don't think they were worth the money. I tried to use it as much as I could. This lasted about 10 hours actually, a little bit lesser than what Lush claims them to. And then I used up the rest of the wax. I scraped it out and used it in my burner. And funnily enough, in my burner, it lost the patchouli and the pepper scent notes that Lord of Misrule is known for, and I could only smell the vanilla. Usually I've noticed that when I use candle wax in a wax melter with a tea light under it, The throw is crazy strong, like it's much stronger than a candle's throw. But somehow the throw on the Lush wax is not great, unfortunately. So yeah, they're discontinued now, so I'm not going to buy this anyways. But even if they were around, I'm probably not going to buy this again and wouldn't recommend. Speaking of Lush fragrances, I also used up the Snow Fairy Lush Melt. Now this one has an amazing scent throw. It's so good. If you're unfamiliar with the Snow Fairy scent, it's like bubblegum and candy floss and sugar. I don't personally enjoy Snow Fairy because it's too harsh and makes me cough when I use the shower gel in the shower. But surprisingly, I really enjoyed the Snow Fairy Melt. It was really nice, very gentle and mild. I used about 2 squares of this. So the Lush Melt comes in a bar that looks like a bar of chocolate, and it's pre-divided into 8 cubes or like 8 pieces, and I used 2 of them at once in the burner, and I can basically get 2 or 3 burns out of it, and there's enough scent. So yeah, I think if you ask me to compare the candles and the Lush melts, I believe Lush makes better melts than candles, and they're a better value for money because the candles are or were more or less the same price as the melts, a little bit expensive even, but the melts last longer and also can be used in the bath. So yeah, definitely 10 on 10, would recommend. I have one more of these that I was able to snag during the sale, and I'm really looking forward to buying more when this comes back in Christmas. I hope it comes back this Christmas. Speaking of Snow Fairy, I also really liked the Snow Fairy body lotion. So yes, while I didn't enjoy the Snow Fairy shower gel at all, Snow Fairy body lotion was quite amazing. It's got the same scent notes, so it's still bubblegum and candy floss and sugar, but there is some fruity notes in the undertones of this lotion that I really enjoyed. Most importantly, I like this lotion for its texture. It was quite light and very moisturizing. I find this to be more hydrating and less sticky and faster absorbing than the Charity Pot, which is actually one of my favorite Lush lotions. Once I finished using this up, I switched to Sympathy for the Skin, which is what I'm using right now. And let me tell you, if you miss the texture of Snow Fairy for the rest of the year, Sympathy for the Skin is what you need to go for. I love Sympathy for the Skin, but that's for another video. So the Snow Fairy lotion contains cacao seed butter and almond oil or sweet almond oil, and let's see what else. It also has jojoba oil, so basically a lot of lovely moisturizing ingredients that make Snow Fairy body lotion amazingly hydrating and not very sticky. I really wish I had got a little bit more of this, maybe even one more 100-gram lotion from the sale, but unfortunately it sold really well, so there was none left over during the Boxing Day sale, at least not where I live. So I'm gonna have to wait patiently till Christmas and hope that it comes back and I can pick up some more. Let's continue on the lotion tirade, and let me share another empty, which is the Charity Pot body lotion. This lotion is a very popular lotion with Lush because of its great benefits on the skin, but not just that. Lush donates all the proceeds from the sales of Charity Pot, excluding the local taxes and government levied taxes, and they donate it to like grassroots charity organizations associated with human welfare, animal welfare, nature, whichever charity they're supporting at that time. I really like the Charity Pot because it's hella moisturizing and it's great for the winter. The only issue being that it's quite sticky, so I don't really like using it at night because if I apply it right before bed, my entire bed is just very sticky and my blanket's sticky and it's not fun. It takes a little time to absorb. I think this is the 3rd or the 4th pot that I've used up, and I always buy the 240-gram pots. I did buy some of the small ones for travel purposes, and I absolutely love this lotion. But like I said already, I think I'm switching to Sympathy for the Skin for the summer because it's so good. This lotion contains aloe vera gel and ylang ylang as major scent notes, so it's quite floral. And it contains glycerin, cacao butter, shea butter, and jojoba oil, so it's very moisturizing and great for the skin. I would repurchase this, but only when the weather gets colder. With summer coming up, I'm not looking to buy any more Charity Pot for the next 4 or 5 months. I also used up these Snowball iPads. Now these were very out of date. I believe they expired sometime in January, and I used this up only in the first week of March. So they were not at all hydrating, not at all moisturizing, very dry and sticky. But you know, I still used it because I wasn't about to waste it. So the iPads from Lush, they come in two round jelly-like circles, and I don't really use them one circle on one eye. I cut them up, cut each of the circles into like semicircles and use them over my eyes. That way I can get more use out of it. I was not a big fan of the iPads in general because of how expensive they were for a one-time use product. But I think I'm growing to like the whole idea of the pampering with the mask on and the iPads on. It's just a very nice 15-minute relaxation that I really look forward to at the end of every week. So while I haven't purchased any iPads in the past month, I think I'm gonna get some more because it was great. It's a great experience and I highly recommend getting them if you can. It was a tragedy that I finished this body scrub because I absolutely love the formula and I really wish I had bought some more. So I used up the Barbie Dream Sugar Scrub, which was one of the first sugar scrubs that Lush made in a long time. I think the only sugar scrub they made before this was Rough with the Smooth, which was like a solid bar scrub, and maybe the cookie dough scrub, but I wasn't a Lushy back then, so I'm not familiar with those. This was part of the Barbie range that was launched sometime in the middle of last year, and it was met with a mixed reaction. A lot of people loved the smell, a lot of people hated the smell. Some said it was too plasticky, some said it was too artificial. I personally loved everything about it. So this scrub contained fair trade organic cocoa butter, organic almond oil, extra virgin coconut oil, lemon myrtle oil, ylang ylang oil. So that was basically the fragrance. It was lime and ylang ylang. It was very citrusy and very sweet, and it was lovely. It also contained ruby cocoa liqueur and Persian lime oil, which gave it like a sweet and chocolatey depth along with a very tart lime scent. So I absolutely enjoyed using this scrub. It was like a thick paste-like consistency, much similar to the Sticky Date scrub that came out for Easter this year. I'm really hoping that Lush continues on the sugar scrub range because I really enjoy them much more than the salt scrub. I'm glad I was able to pick up some Sticky Dates and some Old Songs for Baking right before I finished this because they were immediately replacing this one. I don't think I'm gonna go back to any other scrub type soon. I really like the sugar scrubs, and Lush has done a great job with all the formulas. They're hydrating, they're moisturizing, they smell amazing, they're not too scrubby. I cannot stop singing praises of these scrubs. They're too good, and I'm really gonna miss the Barbie Dream scrub. I hope they bring the fragrance back in some other collaboration or in some other format. I would like to see like a Snow Fairy scented sugar scrub maybe for Christmas, or a Lord of Misrule one, so similar to the Rough with the Smooth one, but in a pot like this. That would be so amazing. Or imagine if they made Toil and Trouble in the sugar form for Halloween. That would be great as well. So there's like, the possibilities are endless. Lush can do so much with this formula. It seems like people are really enjoying the sugar scrub formulas, so I'm really looking forward to seeing more of them. I also used up this container of Rose Argan body conditioner. I only get this in the 50% off sale because it's a nice luxury that I like to have, and it's particularly lovely to use in the winter. So December and January is like a really good time to use this conditioner. Those of you who are not familiar with how a body conditioner works, it's basically a conditioner but for your skin. Like you condition your hair after using a shampoo, you basically condition your skin after using a body wash or a shower gel. So you apply it onto damp skin, leave it on for a couple of minutes, and then rinse off. I generally pat dry my skin afterwards. I don't like wipe it down, so the moisture stays on. But a lot of people actually use the body conditioner as a lotion as well. It has Lush's iconic rose jam scent, so it's very rosy, but not in a floral grandma kind of a way, but in a more sweet and jammy kind of way, so literally like a rose jam. I wish it wasn't so expensive so I could buy this more often. But then again, I don't really like using so many products in the shower. This is a luxury I give myself only for 2 months of the year. So this was actually one of my first sale empties, and I was really glad I could pick this up in the sale and use it. This is quite popular in Korea. This was one of the first products to get sold out online during the sale. So yeah, it's amazing. Speaking of amazing products, I also used up the Posh White Chocolate and Rose body wash. This was stunning, you guys. Lush made such an amazing product and then they made it limited edition. Like, why would you do that? So this was basically like a creamy body wash that was scented with white chocolate and rose. It was very Turkish delighty, but coated in chocolate kind of a fragrance. It was decadent, it was delicious. Well, I didn't taste it, it smelled delicious. I wanted to try it, trust me. This was a great product, so much so that I purchased a bigger one of this and I'm really looking forward to using it, not gonna lie. Just like some products were launched seasonally and then retained onto the all year round range, a lot of us hoped that the Posh White Chocolate and Rose remained. But unfortunately it didn't, so I'm really grateful for the big tub that I saved up. But you know, with Lush products, fresh is best, so I'm really gonna be using it quite soon. Hopefully before the summer ends, but we'll see. Let's switch gear and move on to hair care. I used up a small pot of the tofu shampoo also in March. This is a cream shampoo, so it's literally like scooping a creamy lotion kind of texture product from this pot and then using it in your hair as a shampoo. It was quite lovely. This is scented with the olive branch scent, so it's very vegetal, a little bit fennelly, quite fresh. It actually reminded me of a Greek salad, to be honest. And it was really great on my hair. It leaves your hair very soft, very silky, and quite glossy. Much glossier than any other shampoo that I've used at Lush does. The only drawback was that this shampoo left my day 2 hair a little heavier than I would like. So I usually paired this with American Cream Conditioner or Veganese Conditioner, which are the lighter conditioners that Lush offers, as opposed to my regularly used Glory and Power conditioners, which are quite heavy. But still on day 2, my hair, or basically the day after I shampooed, my hair would be very heavy and even the roots would be slightly sticky, slightly oily. So I tended to use this only when I knew that I'm going to be washing my hair the next day, or I tended to use this as a first wash and then did a second wash with a lighter shampoo, maybe wasabi shampoo or some of the more heavy duty shampoos like Big, only to have the effects of the tofu creaminess but not weigh my hair down. So all in all, I would recommend this shampoo, but only if you have really dry and frizzy hair. Lastly, in the potted products, I used up this box of creme de menthe mouthwash tabs that I picked up from the US last year. I really didn't know how much I was gonna like this product. I was not aware of the oral products that Lush offered because we don't have them in Korea. I think it's because the cosmetics versus drugs are quite differently classified in different countries. But when I picked this up, I was like, oh, I'm just picking it up to try it out. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I love this product. This one tiny pot lasted me for about 2 months. I was using twice a day or so I don't know how they package so much product in this tiny pot, but I can't wait to be traveling sometime soon so that I can pick up more of these because, oh my gosh, this is so good. 10 on 10, would definitely recommend, would definitely repurchase, can't wait to repurchase. So if you've not ever used a toothpaste tab or a mouthwash tab, basically it's like a tiny tablet. You put it in your mouth and you chew on it till it crumbles. For a toothpaste, you then just use the foam and the formula that it creates to brush your teeth. But for a mouthwash, I would just take a sip of water and swish it around my mouth, and that would be it. This is not meant to be swallowed, so as delicious as it is, please don't. And yeah, I love this product and I can't wait to try it again. I'm also showing these empty pots. These are actually pots for different products that I used up earlier, and then I used these to store some of the naked sugar cleansers that Lush offers that I used up this year. So I used up the Ilipe of Faith sugar cleanser and the aloe bamboo roll cleanser. I'm gonna insert photos of each somewhere here on the video, and I'm gonna put these down and use the photos for the rest of it. So both the cleansers are really great on my skin. The sugar provides just enough exfoliation to just wash off the dirt and grime from the day. while also, especially with the Ilipe of Faith, it has Ilipe butter in it, which provides moisture, and my skin absolutely loved that cleanser. Aloe bamboo roll has more of a lemony base to it, so it's quite cleansing and not as moisturizing as Ilipe of Faith was. I definitely would repurchase both of them. I actually did repurchase Ilipe of Faith. I have been using Ilipe of Faith for a few months. I don't use it every day. I use it maybe twice a week or thrice a week, depending on how my skin is feeling that week, and absolutely love the effects on my skin. As far as I know, they have been discontinued, but we still get them here in stores. The sales associates recently told me that they might not be getting more shipments. As these products only have a use-by date of 1 month, I'm not going to be buying a lot of these to stock up on, maybe like 1 or 2, put them in the fridge and hope for the best. But I really hope Lush makes some kind of replacement products, because both of the sugar cleansers are amazing. Outside of that, Lush cleansers are a very hit or miss for me. So that's it for my Empties of March 2024 video. Thank you for sticking around if you did. It's quite a long video. I hope to do better the next time. This was quite good in terms of my project Use It Up, and I'm quite proud of myself. I apologize for the delay because this was not supposed to be posted so late, but you know, life gets in the way. I hope I can make a more timely video for April Empties, and I hope to see you again. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Come find me on Instagram if you'd like to see more such content. Hit subscribe if you like these videos, and let me know what more kind of videos you would like to see. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope to see you again on my next video, and until next time, be happy, stay healthy, and I hope you give yourself the love and care you deserve.